Hi, this is Pastor Donnelly coming to you from the Calvary Church building here in Monetteville. I'm thankful to be able to do this again for this Wednesday, January 20th. And next Wednesday, we plan on having a meeting here, Bible study in the Founders Hall at 7 to 8 p.m. And we do invite you to register and come out to that. But this coming Sunday, we also plan on having a church meeting. We're limited to 10 people, so we're going to have planned for two services, one at 10 a.m. and one at 11:15 a.m. I know I'm speaking in the 11:15 meeting, and someone else will be speaking in the 10 a.m. meeting. We want to encourage you to register and come out for those meetings. Be safe, wear a mask, and wash your hands. Use the hand sanitizer as we've provided. The washroom will be open. The sanctuary won't be open, so please don't go into the sanctuary. If we remember, we will have the doors closed to the sanctuary, but you can come in through the main doors and go use the washrooms, and we will take care of that as well. We hope to see you there. Now, I want to talk to you for a minute about Daniel. I've been thinking about him this week. Daniel, him and thousands others of his people were in captivity in Babylon, and for years, and they had come to a point where the advisors to the king despised Daniel. They just hated him with a seething hatred, and they wanted to find some way to get rid of him. And he was favored by the king. So they knew they couldn't just get rid of him, because if they did have him assassinated or whatever, king would go berserk and have a lot of people killed, just to get at the one that would have killed Daniel. So they connived a plan where they would get the king, he was a heathen, get the king to make a law that no one was to pray or talk to any other god but the image that he had set up. When the music would be played, they were to bow down and worship that image. When Daniel heard all of this kind of stuff, as Shadrach and Meshach and Abednego heard as well, Daniel refused to bow down and give homage to the king in that manner. Homage was given to God, but he didn't go out and get a group together and decide they're going to form a group and they're going to fight the law and fight the king. He ignored all of that, and the Bible says that when he learned this law was in place, he went to his house and went into an upper room. Now, in our day and age, that would be called a prayer room. So he went up to a prayer room. He had a room set aside, and the purpose of that room, why it was that room, is very clear in scriptures, because there was an open window that faced Jerusalem, and the Jewish people always prayed when they were outside of Jerusalem. They always prayed facing Jerusalem. So he went up as time was, and he prayed 3 times a day, just not paying attention to the law. That law forbid him from praying to God. Now, if the law forbade us from praying to God, then we'd have to break that law and pray to God. If that law forbade us from worshiping God, then we would have to break the law and worship God. But the law that we have today is not forbidding any of that. It's just forbidding us from gathering as a group. They say for our safety. Well, we got some doubts about that, don't we? The same people that say they're concerned about our safety, they don't mind making laws that approve abortion and other things, where hundreds of thousands of babies are ripped apart and torn to pieces and shreds every year. But they don't mind that. They just, telling us no, it's for our safety. Be that as it may, that law is in place. So, and it's not forbidding us from praying and worshiping God. So we keep the law. Now, this law that recently came into place, which was stay-at-home order, sort of confused everybody. Even myself, I didn't know if it's right or wrong, what we should do or shouldn't do, and so we erred on the side of caution. Throughout this process, we have finally learned that churches were not changed. They were kept at 10 in people limit, but they still could meet to worship in a limit of 10. So come this Sunday, we're going to have a meeting 10 a.m. in the morning with 10 and 11:15 a.m. with 10. And if we need more meetings to accommodate more people, we're most willing to do that. If you're not comfortable, please stay home and not come. And if you're sick and not well, please stay home and don't come. You don't need that, and neither do we. But otherwise, please register and come to the meeting and let us worship God together for the time that we have. God bless you. Have a great evening. Bye for now.